Hey guys, this is Jim. Figured I'd do a New Year's video. Well, not a New Year's, like a New Year's Eve video, but a New Year video for the New Year. Uh, Things are going okay, I guess. Uh, don't want to preach to the choir about many issues in California or the economy or whatever. But Christmas went well. The girls had three or four of them visiting different grandparents and doing things here at the house and stuff. But we got all the decorations down. No, I should say Stephanie took all the decorations down. I'll be honest. Um, I did well, in my own humble opinion. Things I like. Uh, a couple people got me things that prove that they love me. Uh, I got chocolate, log au Toblerone. You cannot go wrong. Uh, Somebody else got me this huge Belgian chocolate thing from Fresh and Easy, which is, I guess, what Fresh and Easy is for. And it's all intact. It's not broken. That was the thing that amazed me the most. Not that this was a massive bar of Belgian chocolate, but that it's not broken. How did you do that? But I didn't know that Fresh and Easy did Belgian chocolate, and I was kind of worried. Sometimes you get these big bars and they're kind of ashy, like they lose the cocoa butter or whatever it is. So I checked the date, January 12 of 2013. So, and then I was like, well, how did they do that? But it's Fresh and Easy, so whatever. It's a guarantee of sorts. Somebody else got me a Barnes & Noble gift card. Obviously knows me well. Somebody got me a space pen. One of those ones they use. This went in space, this design. And they're fun. They write on glass and they do all kinds of neat stuff. It's fun. I actually don't know how. Oh, okay. I guess you can just take it apart. Maybe. Okay. And then just replace this cartridge when it's done. And you just keep the case forever. So it's pretty neat. I guess it's all made in the USA. And this thing's pressurized. Made in Boulder City, Nevada. So, anyway, got a space pen. It's neat. I'm afraid I'm going to lose that, though. It's so... Look at that. It's like a little bullet or an extra long suppository. I could easily lose that. I won't say how. Also, I got some books. Christopher Hitchens died, as you know, and my bottle of Johnny Walker Black is almost gone. I'm going to try to get some Perrier today and finish it off. Hitch style. And I got some Hitchens books. I got these. Letters to a Young Contrarian. Hitchens Essential Readings for the Non-Believer, selected and with introductions by Christopher Hitchens. And From Alcohol to Zionism. The very best of Christopher Hitchens. Some of these are his writings, quotes from him on different subjects, and some of them are quotes that he's liked, points that he's liked from other writers, philosophers, historians, political, social commentary, stuff like that. I thought that would be a good book because I've got a bunch of his books on ebook form or PDF. But I was like, well, what are his favorite quotes from other writers? I was curious about that, and so I thought those quotes, the quotable or the portable atheist would probably be a good one. Well, on atheism, I should say, but on alcohol to Zionism, it's just snippets from Hitchens. And I thought that was a good idea. But anyway, I went out and used my Barnes & Noble gift card and got my first things. They had Christmas coffee on sale. It's like 50% off, and members save an extra 10%. And me being a good boy, I'm a member. And I just thought it was a good deal. It's like what 1.76 ounce little bags of coffee, like little samplers. So it's what, three and a half, 7, and then 10 and a half. So, and it was only, I think it was like $14.95 for each box, but then it was 60% off. So I got 2 of those boxes of coffee, 2 of these boxes, and like 2 books for like $21. So it was a good deal. I still got more money in the card. But I was opening this, and just opening it to get the coffee out and look at the coffee, and it's got this little thing in it, like chocolate. You know how chocolate has a little thing with the description of the chocolate, and it's got all these weird descriptions. And in the middle it says, "Each coffee is a perfect reason to gather." And it's got these things. Breakfast blend, an ode to sunrise. As if this coffee is an ode to sunrise. This crisp, clean coffee offers bright citrus notes that dance across your tongue. A wonderful first cup on Christmas morning. Pairs with nuts, apples, blueberries, and lemon. And another one. The Sumatra. A heavy, full-body, earthy aroma and incredibly concentrated herbal spice notes are the hallmarks of a great Sumatran coffee. Pairs with cinnamon, maple, butter, and toffee. And I was kind of like, well, when I just started thinking about it, I was like, when did coffee require like some type of coffee sommelier? You know, I can't wait for, Starbucks to have a, you want to order something, and they're like, oh, that the breakfast blend would go excellent with a lemon bar. Are they gonna have sommeliers at the coffee shops? I don't want that to happen. But it's so ostentatious. It's just coffee. Mind you, I didn't buy this at I didn't buy this at Starbucks. I got it at the Barnes and Noble Cafe. They just sell Starbucks stuff, and I just thought I was getting a good deal. And to make matters worse, everything's below. They have a restatement in French. So anyway, sometimes I'm ashamed to be from Seattle. Usually I'm not, but sometimes I'm just like, ugh, I can't believe I'm from Seattle. I've had so many weird discussions about coffee lately. I had some coffee, and they were talking about some coffee, and somebody was talking about wanted to put soy milk, asked for soy milk in their coffee, and they're like, that's gross. Why would you put soy milk in your coffee? And I was kind of like, why would you possibly think that is weird? You take a bean that you can't really eat, you cook it, and you grind it up, add water, and you have coffee. And then you take another bean that you can't really eat, you cook it, you grind it up, and you add water, and you have soy milk. So, how are these not supposed to go together? It's just, people's thought processes are so weird sometimes, especially in America. It's like they don't think things through. They just think this is the way we do it, and so why would anything else ever be conceived of ever? And It's a shame. It's a shame sometimes. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up. I've been getting these. Some of you know, if you follow the atheist information, some of you know this guy, the Atheist Killer. And he's been sending me PMs trying to get me to debate him after I sent a reply video to him. And I wanted to show you some of the replies, the messages he's been sending me on YouTube. I'm just going to grab the camera. I'm not going to do a screenshot because I'm not that high speed. I'm going to grab my camera and I'm going to do it really slow because sometimes it freezes up when I do this, so I'm kind of nervous it's going to freeze up. No! Don't freeze. Just work. Work, camera. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at it. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. I don't want to fritz it up. Here's some of the messages that he sent me. He's 530. That's him. Let me find this one. I would mess with him a little bit. Like he uses his own restatement of the Callum cosmological argument that comes from William Lane Craig. That version, this 530 Atheist Killer guy restates it and adds a bunch of crap to it, which of course doesn't help it. I told him there's a straw man. He's like, there's a big straw man. There is no straw man. If you wish to try and present where one is, please feel free. And I was having a really hard time reading his messages. And this guy's supposed to be like this big time Christian. And so he says, when you deny the UC as cause of the universe, uncreated creators, that he uses a lot of little acronyms. He's got one that's like 8 letters long, and he actually has to read it off of a cue card to make sure he puts the initials or the acronym correctly. The abbreviation. And I just found that hilarious. It's like he knows his argument so well he has to read the abbreviation for his argument off of a cue card. That should be pretty telling. But anyway, quit bullshitting and try to debunk the argument or shut up. You know the premises and conclusion. Try to attack it. And he says that he believes atheists are illogical, irrational, and choose a position with no evidence. Now, I thought the whole concept of atheism is that there's an abject lack of evidence for anything, any of these arguments, especially religious positions. So if you're saying that we don't have evidence, I'm like, no, you're right, we don't have evidence. That's why I'm an atheist. Are you really this dense? But he doesn't get it. Anyway, then he said, I was asking him, I sent him a message, and I was like, can you try to use proper English or something? I'm having a really hard time reading or following your point, your line of reasoning, because I can't get through this language that you're using, this affectation, this ghettoized affectation that he doesn't even do it well. He goes, well, I guess we're done because I type how I talk. Maybe you should be an English teacher or do some sit-ups. One or the other. LOL at you. And I just I was like, oh, that's funny, because I have an English degree and I have a philosophy degree and I am pursuing being an English teacher. And then he didn't reply to me for a while. He didn't reply to me for quite a while. And then out of the blue, he replied to me on the 19th. The last time he talked to me was on December 3rd. Then he comes back at me on the 19th and says, either accept or shut up. Or no, I'm sorry. Either accept or shut up, your pussy ass mouth faggot. And so I I would reply to him with something like, let me look here. I think I replied to him, "You're a false Christian spreading hate. LOL. The emperor has no clothes." I would just kind of throw random things out there to see how he would react. I'm sure he had to go look that one up. And and then he oh, what did I? This is unscripted. This is gritty, unscripted. And he said, we go back and forth. And then on the first, he replied to me, just whenever you're ready to debate the AK. He's the AK, the Atheist Killer. And then he said, "LOL at you, fatty." And then I said to him, "LOL at you, Jesus is a lie." So, anyway, turns out this guy is such a success. He's an arena football player. And if you follow arena football, you know that there isn't much to follow, if you do follow it. But anyway, I love when the real cream of the crop of Christianity comes out of the woodwork and pursues me on YouTube. The great man once said, if you don't have any enemies, you're not doing anything right. And I'm afraid to examine the implications of the AK taking such an interest in me. I don't know what that would result in. I don't want to pursue that line of reasoning. So anyway, oh, what the fuck? I'll have a morning smoke. What should I have? I've got some stuff. Ooh, hey. I have a can of... Oh, hold on. I'm going to get up. I hope my gargantuan abdomen doesn't obscure your vision for too long. God knows, watching a video with me is like seeing Louis Anderson on Comedy Central. This one I've been saving. I wasn't saving it for a special occasion, but well, frankly, it's not that big of a deal. But it is good. Dunhill early morning pipe. So let's open it. I haven't even opened it yet. Okay, let's see if it makes a noise. Maybe it will. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. The little vacuum sealed for freshness. I bought a bunch of cans of this at a little tobacco shop in town. They had like three or four tins of it, and they were selling them. They were on sale for like $7 a tin, or $6 a tin, or something ridiculous. I ended up getting 3 tins of it for like $20. So I jumped at it. That deal. So I'll get a little bit of this Dunhill early morning pipe. It's good. I like it. I don't know all the details. I could get on tobacco reviews and check real quick. Let me do that. This is a confusing tobacco to read the review on, because there's an old formulation and a new formulation. So some of the reviewers may, well, I don't know if they're reviewing, but quite often you'll read something where they'll say, back in the old days, this was so much better. So I'm just going, what are you supposed to do with that? I wasn't smoking pipes 30 years ago, so I don't know what the old formula was like. Everyone's got an opinion, as they say. Dunhill, my interwebs are not going well. I don't know what's going on. Everything's slow. Maybe it's just the interwebs have a clog. Dunhill? Holy smokes, there's 65 Dunhill blends. Some of them they probably don't even make anymore. I'm sure. Early morning pipe. While that's loading, I'll pack a bowl. Oh man, it's dense. I should probably pull it out and dry it out. I find when I'm smoking cobs, I like to smoke a little bit drier tobacco in general. I seem to remember reading some comments on that, saying that some recommendations that if you use a cob, you should probably just pull all the, like if you're smoking tin tobacco, just pull all the tobacco out of the tin and put it on a cookie sheet or something for a few hours and just let it expose it to air, let it dry out. Once you're going to smoke it, I should say, not if you're going to like re-tin it and stick it on the shelf again for another year or so. But yeah, if you're going to smoke that tin now, pull it out. Okay, this says sweet Oriental, carefully blended with bright and red Virginias, pressed and lightly stoved. Great as a first pipe, arousing the palate for the future pleasures of the day. So it's Virginias and Orientals. So I won't pack the bowl so tightly. I've been finding I've been enjoying the Virginias a little bit more if I don't pack the bowl so tight. So I won't do that. It does smell like Virginias. Most of the tobaccos that have a lot of Virginia in them, they just smell like ketchup and dried fruit to me. So I'll take it easy on the pack. I don't get all scientific with it. I just pack it and smoke it and not think about it too much. People get really particular sometimes about the packs, and so I don't. I just pack it and smoke it. Mm-hmm. That's good. It's good stuff. It's clean. I'd say it's two-dimensional. If it weren't so good. It's not two-dimensional, it's just simple. If you just woke up, you don't want flavor blast, That's what ground up beans is for. Oh, one thing. You have to try this. You have to try it. Unless you have some type of affliction or allergy. You have to go get not almond milk. You have to go get hazelnut milk and use it in your coffee. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. And I use like the natural sugar. I don't use just like regular like white sugar. I really notice the difference. I get like the organic natural sugar, and it's the kind of stuff I only use it in my coffee, or like occasionally I'll put it on like my oatmeal or something like that. But yeah, get hazelnut milk and use it for creamer in your coffee. It'll blow your mind. So anyway, uh, those of you that like pipe videos, this one was simple. Those of you like that just want to know how I'm doing, now you know. And besides looking for a job, trying to get a subbing job, and being unsuccessful as of yet, life is okay. And those of you that want to know what the Atheist Killer thinks about my body composition, now you know that too. And now you know what kind of guy he is when he's not reading cue cards to do his videos. He is just like anyone else on the internet. Likes to insult people that he'll never meet or never see, or ever will be held accountable for what he says things, or the comments he makes to these people. He's obviously just another class act for Jesus. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. Talk to you guys later.